Hey everybody! If you are catching the beginning part of this video, that means you're watching on replay, so please go ahead and comment replay below. If you're watching live, go ahead and say hello when you hop on. Today I wanted to come on and show you one product that has two different uses, and I'd like for you to tell me your favorite use for this product. Just go ahead and drop that in the comments below. If you have friends that you feel like might want to learn these couple little tips that I'm going to share, go ahead and share that video with them, and let me know if you guys have questions. So you'll notice today that I don't have a ton of makeup on. This was my 5-minute 5-product face. So I've got on, let me see if I can remember. It was early this morning. Glorious Face Primer. I've got liquid foundation in the shade Organza. I've got Touch Concealer in the shade Scarlet, Bonbon, Red Velvet Cake Bonbon, and brown mascara that I also threw in my eyebrows for a little bit of brow gel. So it's perfect. I have no eyeshadow on and not a whole lot in my brows beyond just like a tiny bit of that mascara. So the product I'm going to show you today is Splurge Cream Shadow, specifically in the shade Proud. So this is a really rich chocolatey brown, and I wanted to do this because I know that everybody is looking for the best way to save money, and really the best way to save money is to buy products that you can use in multiple different ways. So I'm going to show you how to use Splurge Cream Shadow as a brow filler and as an eyeshadow, and I want you to tell me which one you like the best. So let's do shadow first. Splurge Cream Shadow goes on as a cream and it dries as a powder, so it's going to be completely blendable. And I like to apply it with the cream shadow brush. This is a synthetic hair brush, so it does a really good job of picking up the product, and then you sort of apply it by stippling it onto your eye. So I'm going to show you. These shadows are also really highly pigmented, so you can see how little bit of product I'm using and how little I've used already. You can always go back and rebuild on top of what you've applied, but you really can't take it off without starting all over. So with the matte shadows, the Splurge Cream Shadows come in shimmers, metallics, and mattes. With the mattes, you really want to stipple the product onto your eyelid like I'm doing, because when you roll it, when you drag the brush across your skin, the product kind of balls up on you a little bit. So I'm stippling it all over my lid. I'm even going to go a little bit above the crease. And I'm going to get a tiny bit on the tip of that brush to do under my eye. So this is going to be just a really easy like chocolate brown. Hey Robin. Just a really easy like chocolate brown shadow. There. So I want to let it dry for just a minute, and then I'm going to do the other eye while that one's drying. So notice I used a tiny bit of product. I'm really gently stippling it on. I'm more concerned with placement at this point because I know that the product will dry to a powder and I'll be able to blend it out. So I'm not concerned with texture as much as placement at this point, so long as the product is going on relatively evenly. And then I'll get a little bit on the tip and go underneath. Now normally I don't have mascara on when I'm applying my eyeshadow, but since I did a 5-minute face this morning, I already have my mascara on. So you saw what a tiny bit I applied. Now I'm going to grab a fluffy brush. So this is my Deluxe brush, and I'm just going to soften any harsh lines that I see to really kind of blend out the shadow. So I'm focusing primarily on the crease because I don't want a stripe in my crease. But you can see how easily that just blends right out into what could be a powder. And I like to pinch the bristles and kind of blend the lower lash line as well. My mascara's coming off. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. Just blend it out really easily. I like to blend above the crease just slightly. Wasn't that so easy? Now, I'm going to show you how to use Splurge Cream Shadow as a brow filler. Excuse me, I still have a little bit of a cough. So, I'm going to use the chiseled end of the Brow Artist brush. This is a really stiff brush, very precise. And just the tiniest bit of this product. I mean, look, can you even see it on there? Just barely. Remember, you can always go in and reapply. Now, when I fill my brows, I like to start at the tip and work my way down the tail first. And then move my way back forward. And I like to do this because the tail of your brow can be a little bit more bold than like the middle part. Or even this inner part. You can kind of fade in there, but you don't really want to fade out your tail. And so I'm just gently applying the product, mimicking the direction and texture of the hair growth. And I did retouch my brush and the product one time. I'm gonna do it one more time. So when I'm applying, I'm literally touching the product. And then, in this part I really like to accentuate the texture of the hair. Like so. There. So it looks like I spent a ton of time polishing this brow. I didn't, you saw me. I used the tiniest bit of product, and it was a product that I already had, so I didn't have to buy a separate product for my brows. I just used my Splurge Cream Shadow. And again, this is the shade Proud. And it just looks so much more polished than what I had on before. There. All right, and you can still see I have a ton of product left, not running out of this anytime soon. The tools that I use, just to kind of recap for you. On my brows, I used the Brow Artist brush. And on my eyelids, I used the crease brush to stipple the product on. I'm sorry, the cream shadow brush. And then the deluxe brush to blend out. And I did use the brow comb just to tame my crazy brows. Let me know what questions you guys have. Leave them in the comments below or message me. Share this video with your friends and let me know if you're looking for anything. The Splurge Cream Shadow and all the tools that I used are available on my website, catladylashlive.com. Have a great night. Bye.